What's going on, everybody? It's the Bulls Show, aka Aiden, and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, as per usual, today we've got an injury update to provide for you guys ahead of our next game against the Detroit Pistons. We've come off one of our best games against the Milwaukee Bucks a couple of days ago, and now we turn our heads to, I say, a winnable game against the Detroit Pistons, but we've had problems with these types of teams before. The real question is, can we try and win this game and actually try to overcome some of our obstacles and continue on a very positive run for the Chicago Bulls? We've got some injuries that might get in the way with that, but hopefully nothing too serious to talk about. Before we get started, please like and subscribe to the Bulls Show. Turn notifications on and let me know in the comments below your thoughts about the Chicago Bulls and whether or not you think these injuries that are starting to pile up for this Bulls team will make an effect on how we play against the Detroit Pistons. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's not too much else to talk about. It's a big game against the Pistons. I feel like every game the Bulls play is a big one, and this is the first night of a back-to-back, so we've got to handle business very early, in my opinion, and it might be easier said than done for this team. But let's get started on the injury updates for this Bulls team. So, we've got two players that have been upgraded to probable to play for the Chicago Bulls, starting off with one and only Alex Caruso. Alex Caruso has been listed as probable to play against the Detroit Pistons. 75% chance he'll play this game, with a 25% chance he might miss this game. Now, I actually think there's a little bit of a higher chance he will miss this game, but of course, there's still more likely of a chance he'll play than not. And the reason why is we've got a back-to-back performance against the Cleveland Cavaliers to look forward to as well. So it's definitely not a situation where he will come back, he'll get a lot of breaks in between. If he comes back against the Pistons, he'll most likely play against the Cavs as well. And that could be a lot of minutes too soon for Alex Caruso. I'm not too sure. We'll have to wait and see, obviously, on the night and a couple of nights after that as well. But I'm very, very happy to see Alex Caruso is taking steps closer to returning. Javonte Green has also been listed as probable to play in the next game against the Detroit Pistons. Now, Javonte Green actually played the last game against the Bucks, so I expect him to play this game against the Pistons as well. He was supposed to be on a minutes restriction, and I think we played him a little bit more than we actually wanted to overall. But we needed him in that game, and he delivered some good stuff overall. Even though his stat line wasn't incredible, he did some very good things. So I'm happy for Javonte Green, and again, we are, I guess, getting back one of our better defenders and one of our most athletic players on the team, and that's always something you'll take every day of the week. But then we turn to a couple of other guys that is listed as questionable to play, and then you begin to worry about this game against Detroit, because we are extremely short-handed if all these guys are simply not playing. Derrick Jones Jr. and Kobe White, I believe, are questionable for left knee soreness. Kobe White got injured in the last game against the Milwaukee Bucks, didn't return, and obviously questionable is 50-50. 50% chance he'll play, 50% chance he'll miss the game. I personally think Kobe White will miss this game. Again, I know it wasn't a major injury and whatnot, so he should be back sooner than later. Again, I just feel like with a back-to-back situation, a lot of these guys will have to pick and choose when they return. I can't see a lot of these guys playing both of those games. Derrick Jones Jr. has been out for a while. Again, he's another one that I simply don't think will play this game, but again, we'll have to wait and see. And last but not least, Patrick Williams is actually going to be questionable to play this game. I think he has a contusion of some sorts. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course, and he'll be questionable to play as well. So, if Javonte Green doesn't play this game and Patrick Williams doesn't play this game, that's two of our power forwards basically not able to play, including Derrick Jones Jr., who's been playing as a power forward for this Bulls team as well. We are missing a lot of guys that we play in that spot. We're probably going to see guys like an Ayo Dosunmu or if a returning Alex Caruso, hopefully Javonte Green will return as well, play as a power forward for this team, which could provide a bit of trouble for this Bulls team, no doubts about it. But with all that being said, questionable and probable, I'll take 100% over the news that we've actually got recently with this Bulls team. Again, questionable means 50-50. There's a good chance, or it's a chance that at least it can happen, that all these guys actually return against the Pistons and we have only Lonzo Ball to deal with once again. So again, we are getting steps forward in terms of our injury progress. We are progressing, we are getting better updates, we are getting better news overall. Yes, there are more people that are hurt, and that's never a good sign, but more people are recovering as well for this Bulls team, which is a very big positive overall. But again, a lot of those guys, if we do see them not play this game, it's going to be a big miss, no doubt about it, and it makes our job against the Pistons much harder, considering we already lose to a lot of lower caliber teams already, or teams that we're supposed to beat. Having guys out for this game will not make it any easier, but we can't take this team lightly. The Houston Rockets game that we versed, everybody from the Bulls, I guess, side said that we took them lightly, we took them for granted, and they ended up showing us up in our home turf. If they do not learn from that mistake against the Pistons, then I think, again, that's truly unacceptable. You literally identified the reason why you lost against the Rockets, and if you can't overcome it against the Pistons, that's not going to be good enough from this Bulls team overall. But let's wait and see. Got a couple of hours time. We'll figure it out, and we'll see what the result may be. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next Chicago Bulls video. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay tuned for more. Take care.